Astrogator, sir. Crew?
Dr. Gorski, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Oh, great. How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look under the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Married, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides, the sun has seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis III is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence. My goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible?
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second, converting it into energy fields that no material body can penetrate, concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men, professionals that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All right, but where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Crowther, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But don't worry, Not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marrett, Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two. You're leaving early in the morning.
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator...
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis III, if any.
Well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
Gute Frage. Und ich glaube, wir haben jetzt auch unsere Antwort, was mit unseren Blackouts und unseren Kopfschmerzen ist. Anscheinend hatten wir irgendwann mal für eine Stunde oder länger unseren Helm aus. Aber warum und wann und wo? Ah, da oben ist eine Flagge, da müssen wir hin. Oh.
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
2 Leute sind da oben irgendwo. Sehr gut. War komisch, dass die uns nicht gehört haben die ganze Zeit. Vielleicht ist unser Radio einfach irgendwie kaputt.
This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy? I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an androbot.
Oh.
Androbot. Androbot, follow my instructions. Androbot? Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Well, never mind.
Okay, wir haben humanoide Roboter, die nicht hören.
Hey! Anybody out there? It's Dr. Yasna!
Fisch?
Krauter was correct. Life on Regis hasn't left the water. Koval also. He said something about it.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes. He's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand. My suit is pinching and cramping just at the mere sight.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but over the years I've learned to hate the void. We do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then we can't even take a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a...
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? I come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple longing that speaks through me.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean water.
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes,
Koval,
that's right.
where are you
wanna do the
going?
honours?
Over.
Happy. For a little, a quick recce.
Probe in the water. I'm switching to manual.
I'm gonna take a look around.
A recce?
Distance, 100.
More like a quick ciggy.
Am I hearing this correct? 300. Are you going to smoke, Trouble?
No, not at all. I'm staying dutifully at my station.
500. Damn me. Am I seeing this right? Dr. Krauter, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
This is life. What are they doing? They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I swim it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination, then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it.
What did you do?
I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm taking the specimen ashore. That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Yasna.
Okay, also die waren ohne uns unterwegs und haben irgendwie Fische gefunden. Vielleicht sind wir deswegen irgendwie hinterhergegangen, weil wir die auch sehen wollten. Oder irgendwie sowas. Ich weiß es nicht. So, hier war schon mal keiner. Oben ist eine Satellitenschüssel. Ich gucke mir erstmal die Zelte durch, wo keiner drin ist. Oder vermutlich keiner drin ist.
Hello? Anyone here?
Molecular Physics.
Koval? Do you hear me?
Ah, da ist ein Fuß. Hey.
Oh, Dr. Crowther. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right? Doctor, please, look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm going to examine him now. Hello? Anyone there? I repeat, Crowther is in a serious condition. Excuse me.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. Glad you didn't lose your head.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear, but to the point. As I understand it, there's only Dr. Crowther at the camp, and he's not well. What happened to him?
I was just about to examine him. Dr. Crowther, please don't be startled. I need to take your hand. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor. His pupils respond properly. Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Akinesia, mutism, impoverishment of mimic movements, and reaction to stimuli. These are all symptoms of stupor, but it's difficult to pinpoint the cause of the disorder. We need to quickly perform a complete set of tests and focal plane tomography of his brain. Otherwise, I won't be able to say anything more.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Krauter.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find, and you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Okay. Ich nehme mal an, die Zelte haben so ihren eigenen Atmosphäre-Vorrat, weil sonst hat er seinen Helm offen. Ist ja eigentlich, dass das irgendwie ungesund ist. Ob man dann so davon wird? Guck mal, den anderen geht's besser. Da darf ich nicht. Hä? Hier.
It's not a mission log, but it will do. Dr. Krauter kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Eine erste Analyse der Proben ergab eine Zusammensetzung aus Nickel, Eisen, Mangan, Beryllium und Titan. Ich wüsste zu gern, was das ist. Ich tippe auf einen riesigen Meteor aus Nickel und Eisen, der vor Millionen von Jahren in die Atmosphäre von Regis III eingedrungen ist und alles zum Schmelzen gebracht hat. Nein, warte. Vergiss es. Die Form der Strukturen spricht eine andere Sprache. Okay.
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Okay, also hier ist das Camp. Gorski ist da irgendwo hin. Hier haben wir einen potenziellen Landeplatz.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Und da sind irgendwelche Strukturen, Fragezeichen. Habe ich mir irgendwo aufgeschrieben. Okay.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec. Got it.
Please make sure it works.
Ooh.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Gut, Helm wieder zu. Wichtig.
All right, now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish a connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself. Get the tin head back on its feet remotely. And secure Krauter. I have everything I need. Just...
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
It's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay? Huh.
Yasna, what are you up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Schwierig. Wir wissen ja nicht, in was für Zuständen die sind, aber von ihm wissen wir es halt, dass er Direkthilfe braucht.
If the androbot isn't working properly, I can't just leave Krauter like this. He might hurt himself.
Fine. Proceed as you deem fit.
Finde das Relay da oben.
I've got bad news. Our signal is far too weak to restart the androbot.
A relay malfunction?
Not exactly. It's completely fried. I don't think a sandstorm could cause such damage.
Well, that's irrelevant now, Doctor. There must be a spare somewhere in the camp. Please search for it.
No luck. They're not in here.
Was auch immer das ist, aber es ist kein Relay.
Not here either.
Aber hey, das sind Vorräte. Sollten wir davon vielleicht nicht ein paar mitnehmen? Irgendwie so ein bisschen Corned Beef und was zu trinken oder so? Router braucht's nicht mehr.
I have the extra relay.
Excellent. The signal should be back as soon as it's turned on.
Okay, gut, dass sie weiß, wie die aussehen. Ich hätte es jetzt nicht direkt erkannt. Bist and pull and fold the device. Drehen, ziehen, hinstellen. Eine
Very
Mini-Satellitenschüssel.
good. I'm connected. What happened here?
Is it gonna work?
We'll see. I rebooted the systems. That should help. Good, good. It's receiving instructions.
I don't know if the androbot should already be doing something.
Is it still frozen?
Yes, unfortunately.
The positronic brain has correct readings. Receptors.
It worked. He moved.
Finally. Artie should be walking now. Does he? His positional data hasn't changed.
Artie.
Well, you can see that he really wants to go, but still can't. Please check his legs.
Could be the servo motor. Ah, that's it. Got you, you tin bastard. Thank you, Doctor. I won't hold you any longer. Go find the others while I finish here. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
Ja gut, ob ich das jetzt schon Laufen nennen würde, ist fraglich, aber immerhin bewegt sich irgendwas. Warte, so, wir sind da unten. Hier kann ich umblättern. So. Gottes Willen, was ist denn hier alles? Ah, okay, langsam checke ich, wie das hier funktioniert. Also das ist quasi die komplette Landkarte mit so Quadranten. Und hier kann ich mir die Karte von den einzelnen Quadranten dann angucken. Wenn ich jetzt mir hier irgendwie die Karte B23 angucke, das ist hier BA23, das ist hier oben das Eck. Und dann sehe ich dann nochmal genauer, wo ich da bin. Ah, okay. Aha.
Yasna, focus.
Ja.
What now?
Erstmal gucken, wie hier alles funktioniert so. Also. Da ist der Landeplatz, der andere ist da hinten irgendwie lang gegangen. Und da ist so eine Ausgrabungsstätte. Ich würde erstmal zu der Ausgrabungsstätte schauen wollen. Gucken, was da los ist. Es ist einfach irgendwie rechts lang. Okay, da muss ich durch, tatsächlich.
Finally, it works. Quota, 5 meters. Careful.
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know. unfortunately.
Das ist da das Stück Metall, was da aus dem Boden guckt. Sieht metallisch aus. Hier ist alles irgendwie grün. Was sind Löcher im Boden? Hier sind wie so Geysire.
It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
Okay, da unten sind irgendwelche Dinge, weil das sticht hier auch irgendwie durch die Erde durch. Irgendwo unten an der Basis haben die irgendwas untersucht. Und das ist die Sonne, die zu einem roten Zwerg wird langsam. Das erinnert mich an Outer Wilds. Aber ich hoffe, dass hier nicht in 22 Minuten eine Supernova kommt.
That noise. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Is anyone there?
Ah, hier gibt es noch mehr von diesen
What's
Metallgebilden.
going on? Doctor?
Checking. It's a drill. So damn loud.
Look here, do you see it? Yes. It's the same on the other side.
Any progress?
We dig as far as the terrain allows. It'll take a while.
Regis, come in. Status report.
Astrogator, sir. We dug up another 3 cubic meters. The object exhibits remarkable structural homogeneity. All spectroscopic analyses show similar results.
Steel with tungsten and nickel alloy?
That's right, with the addition of other common metals.
Is there any chance of retrieving the entire object for research purposes?
No, none at all. Even sonar couldn't cover the entirety of it. Instead, Dr. Gorski calibrated the detector, so we had to look beneath the surface.
And? What did you see there?
More of the same. What protrudes above the ground is just the tip of the iceberg. We estimate it extends at least 50 meters underground.
I see.
Furthermore, it's not a single object. Down below, there is an entire root system, so vast that it's impossible to cover it all at once, either with a scanner or a detector.
Have you followed its course?
Dr. Gorski's doing just that.
Gorski, are you scanning those roots?
Affirmative. I'm headed westwards. Been going for a few hundred meters already. Still haven't reached the end of it.
Sorry to interrupt, gentlemen, but I confirm my suspicions. This area has been tectonically inactive for a very long time, and the aeolian activity is minimal. Therefore, the material that has settled on, or rather covered this metallic structure, it's very old, which means these structures are even older.
And what are we talking about here? A few thousand years? Tens of thousands?
I can't give a precise assessment, not yet.
I'm asking for a rough estimate, Merritt.
Well then, I guess it could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years old.
Anything else?
Yes. These structures almost certainly didn't form through natural processes.
Almost?
Well, they don't look like anything I've seen before. And you know I've seen a lot, Novik. Also, I can't find any scientific explanation for this form.
Could this be what the Alliance is here for?
Oh, don't make me guess that. I really don't know.
Personally, I doubt it, Astrogator. The more research we do, the more convinced I am that it serves no purpose at all. It's even hard to imagine this could ever have any function.
Regis, come in. I've registered a slight change in the radiation readings.
And now?
The level has significantly increased.
No need to worry, Dr. Yasna. It's just X-rays from the active detector. Our probes are quite sensitive. They record even the slightest change.
Is one of our devices also causing an increase in the electromagnetic field?
Electromagnetic? No. We would have to activate a force field generator, but we didn't even bring it. Dr. Carter, please wait a second. Gorski, what did you say about the field? Well, Yasna noticed an increase in the EM readings, which doesn't make much sense. Okay, I'll check it again. Can't any problem.
Regis, we're losing reception. Cov, can you hear us? Over. Merritt, we can't hear you. Damn it.
What now, sir?
We listen. Wait for the interference to pass.
Excuse me, but I don't think it will pass on its own. We need to take action.
What do you suggest?
I can board the second lander and fly to the surface.
Yes, no, I can't let you go alone. My leg...